Good morning. Nice to see you all this morning. Welcome to Golden Gate Center for Spiritual Living, and welcome to all those of you who are online with us this morning. We're delighted that you're here. I'm Reverend Mary Marie Shelton. I'm speaking to myself. I'm the community spiritual leader here at Golden Gate Center for Spiritual Living, and this is our opportunity to extend welcome. So for all of you who are sitting out here, I invite you to stand up, walk around, introduce yourselves to each other, welcome anybody you haven't seen in a while, and just generally make sure everybody's welcome. And you at home, welcome yourself. Good for you for being here. Pour yourself another cup of coffee. We'll be right back to sing in just a moment. Sing our opening song together. All right. Now that we've been welcomed, we'll be standing up in just a moment to sing our opening song, which is Karen Drucker's song, Thank You for This Day. But I want to welcome back Justin Pine. Several of us recently got to see the musical that he was the music director for, A Night with Janis Joplin, in Sonoma, and it was really just knock your socks off, and what a terrific band. So right now, Justin is working and rehearsing with singers who are harmonizing in a production of Woody Guthrie's American Song, which is opening in Petaluma in January at the old Cinnabon, the old Cinnabon Theater. I can't remember what it's called Mercury Theater now, yeah. So that's going to be in January. So we're looking forward to that. So I invite you to please stand now. We're going to go ahead and sing Thank You for This Day, which is a song that we are all familiar with. And Amanda is playing the shakers this morning with Justin, so we get a little percussion as well. Here we go.
Spirit, thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. This healing, intriguing day. This opening, unfolding, emboldening day. This healing, this healing, this healing way. This healing, this healing way.
Give yourselves a hand. Well done. And you may be seated. Now that we've gotten you to make a little noise and you've said hello and greeted each other, we're going to turn within now to become centered together in consciousness. So I'm going to invite our practitioner, Leslie Giannetti, up to pray us in. Please silence your cell phones so that they don't go off in the middle of the prayer or the service.
So as we turn in together to our sacred center, I recognize the one magnificent all-in-all life. That this life is always creating out of itself. It is always recreating everything visible and invisible. It is always reimagining and reordering everything through its divine presence. Divine circulation is the activity of the infinite life, the infinite mind, and it is always moving through everything, through all of humanity, through all of life. It moves like a bright light of illumination and inspiration. And I know that each one is a unique, individualized expression of the light, of the life, of the divine mind, of the divine order of the universe, that each one is a vessel for the wholeness and the fullness and the completeness of the infinite life as it reflects itself through everything out into form. So I speak my word for each one, and I claim now an opening in consciousness for the deep and resonant realization that the life within is creative, that it is wisdom, it is peace, it is always seeking greater self-awareness, expression, knowledge. And in today's service, the infinite life moves through Reverend Mary, through her words as spirit made manifest, so that each one actually hears the voice and the heart of the infinite life, revealing something unique and special and beautiful, that each one is connected to the wholeness, to the planet, to all life forms. And in today's service, Reverend Mary brings everything together in a perfect alignment of spirit, soul, and body. And I give thanks in advance for what will be revealed to each one in the privacy of each heart and in the fullness of this collective whole, this group, this entire membership. I give thanks for the life within each one that calls each one forward every moment to something new and beautiful. And I release my word to the law of mind, which embraces my word into itself and brings it into the perfect ideal form for each one, and so it is.
Morning lights, starry night. There's so much good in the world. Happy songs, sing along. These are the things I'm thankful for. Skipping stones, feeling known. The click of my key in the door. summer rain on window pane. These are the things I'm thankful for. I would know just what to say if you asked me what my favorite is. Of all of the wonder in all of the world, you're at the top of my list. Holding hands, weekend plans, and finding out what love is for. Open spaces, fireplaces. These are the things I'm thankful for. I would know just what to say if you asked me what my favorite is. Of all of the wonder in all of the world, you're at the top of my list. It's how you keep showing me everything that I missed before, but I see them now, too many to count. All of the things I'm thankful for. These are the things I'm thankful for.
All right. Here we are approaching the end of November. This is the final Sunday of our 8-week commitment program process that we've been doing. And today is our celebration day when we recognize what has been done and what we have accomplished. It's quite a thing to come into this uplifting our consciousness, knowing that we have focused on faith and prosperity during these 8 weeks. And thanks to Jet, we have had this lovely poster this whole time to enjoy as a representation of what rises in our consciousness, like butterflies or balloons or hot air balloons, or what else have we got here? I think that's it. All the things that kind of rise in joy, that give us a sense of delight. Karen said this morning when she and Randy brought the balloons in, that they have brand new balloons and balloons that have been with us for a few weeks. And they were going to put one bunch here and one bunch there. But in the car, the balloons chose to do something else. They chose to become one display. And so they're all here, the old and the new together, which is kind of like, this was the old consciousness, and this is the new consciousness. And we're bringing it all up together in one swell foop, so to speak. So I want to invite our Leadership Council President, Karen, up. And I want to let you know that you all made your financial commitments, those of you who were here last week and made your commitments for 2026 and 2027, and our cornerstone givers who had their acknowledgement luncheon the Friday before that and did theirs, even though not all of them could come and not all of them have made their commitments yet. So far now, we have commitments for $132,240 for each of the next 2 years. Now, what I should tell you is, as we're looking at our balance sheet and our P&L right now, we currently, what our expenditures are, about $225,000 a year. So some of the things that we're doing, looking forward to increase our cash flow and our abundance and our prosperity. You'll hear something about in a little bit. But Karen, come on up and say something about the program and the sharers and all that.
So as you guys know, we've been having sharers and we've been talking to you guys throughout this whole time period. And the biggest thing is to remember to live, as Lynn had said, to always be looking and thinking about that person that's going to come up and say, I want to buy that artwork, right? I told the Leadership Council that
Here she's ringing. Can we
Sorry.
turn the reverb or something down so we're not ringing?
Or do I just need to hug you and talk into your mic? No. So I told the Leadership Council one of the things that I had envisioned was I keep seeing this person, and I don't know who they are, right? I don't see their face, but I keep hearing them say, you know what? And I want to match every contribution. So I'm looking for that person who wants to come and match all of our contributions. But all I know is that our consciousness is going to be uplifted, and that Golden Gate Center for Spiritual Living, Mary's words, this message, this community is going to thrive. And we're going to thrive because we don't know how everything's coming in, but we know Spirit wants us here, right now, as this community, okay? Elizabeth's been with us many years in this community and has seen this community gone through many different struggles. I know Gail and Posey and Michael Hart, and there's so many of you guys that have been here a long time. David, you've been here a long time as well, and seen this go through many different phases. This is just one of those many phases that we're going to get through. I do want to let you know that we had about 134,000 committed for this year in the prosperity that we did 2 years ago, and we've already broken that. We've gone beyond that. So just because this is what is committed doesn't mean that that's all that's going to be coming in. Because what did we start off? Unexpected stuff coming in, right? So I expect all of this unexpected stuff coming in, somebody walking in saying that they want this place to love it because they love it, they feel welcomed by us, they feel our love. Then that, to me, is the most important thing. That bringing our consciousness together, when I was working with the prosperity team and we came up with the term uplifting our consciousness, we wanted to do that because we could feel ourselves being lifted higher than our conditions, being lifted higher in spirituality, and knowing that our peace and our love is going to be emanating throughout everything in this community, in this world, in this country, and that is how this peace is going to abound. So thank you all for the commitments. I know they're not all done yet, so if you haven't made your commitment, still open to make more commitments, but we are going to have a celebration today, and yay!
Yeah.
We did it!
So, speaking of all that up, let's stand up and sing our commitment program theme song, Higher Place. You all know this now. Well, just sing out because you have no excuse.
Up, up, up to a higher place.
Good.
Up, 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 far beyond this time and space. Up, up, up to a higher place. I feel my soul rising to a higher place. Higher place, a higher place. I feel my soul rising to a higher place. Higher place, a higher place. I feel my soul rising to a higher place. No more forward, no more backward, no more spinning around and around. My life is moving ever upward. My feet are leaving the ground. Up, up, up to a higher place. Up, 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 far beyond this time and space. Up, up, up to a higher place. I feel my soul rising to a higher place. Higher place, a higher place. I feel my soul rising to a higher place. Higher place, a higher place. I feel my soul rising to a higher place. No more downward, no more dark greatness. No more wondering the point of it all. My life is destined, hope for greatness. My soul has answered the call. Up, up, up to a higher place. Up, 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 far beyond this time and space. Up, up, up to a higher place. I feel my soul rising to a higher place. Higher place, higher place. I feel my soul rising to a higher place. Higher place, higher place. I feel my soul rising to a higher place. Feel my soul rising to a higher place. Feel my soul rising to a higher place.
Yes. All right, now you may be seated. Yes. So we're coming into now this celebration Sunday, and the theme of today is to celebrate all wins, big ones, small ones, even dubious ones. So we have several things to celebrate today. Not only are we celebrating this completion and this, so far, $132,240 that's been committed, but we're also celebrating all of us together Christine Geiger's birthday, which is today. All right, hang on. We did an acknowledgement of everybody's November birthday at the beginning of the month, but Christine has done a couple of things that are very special for us. One is that she is providing lunch for us today. That is her thank you to all of us. And also, our Leadership Council president has gotten dessert for all of us, which is Susie cakes. I always want to call them sweetie something. Susie cakes, which we had once a while back, and they were fabulous. So Christine has something she's written that she's going to share with us right now. Come on up. Yeah. She's going to read this to us. You can put it right up there if you want to. So you have the microphone. Yeah.
85 and still alive.
I'm still alive.
Often I ask how many more to be able to knock on heaven's door. I believe I'm doing one thing well. I don't believe in hell. Because it's between the ears, so need to fears. Next question. Why did I come here? No, it's not to find the best beer or cake. It's something much sweeter than this. I've seen a lot of this beautiful world, what a bliss, and it's seeing the other with acceptance and smile. No matter the age, size, or race, I know I'm in the right place. Especially here, every Sunday, we meet and embrace. Hear Reverend Mary's wisdom reminding us who we all are, and I thank God for the grace. Happy birthday, Linda Kaczynski, also. Unfortunately not here today, and thank you for all who helped making this a special day. Appreciate all you have. Thank you.
One of our joys is to be able to honor people. And so we're also celebrating our great good fortune at having a new practitioner transfer into our congregation. Jeannie Stone, would you come on up here now? Jeannie come on up, my dear. Step on up. Jeannie is somebody that I've known for actually quite a while now. I knew her before she was a practitioner, when she was at the Peninsula Center for Spiritual Living. And then she moved to San Jose to take practitioner classes, and also because her daughter lived there. And she became quite involved in the mountaintop stuff that Reverend Lloyd was doing. So she got really familiar with that group and being at Sue Ruta's up at Mount Tahoe, Lake Tahoe, for all of those events. So then, in this last year, Jeannie decided that she really wanted to move her license here to be part of this congregation. She loves everybody. And even though she's still in San Jose and working on getting moved up here, we felt that it was time to go ahead and welcome her. So I want to do that by giving you, and I know you have a stole from where you were, but this is the Golden Gate Center for Spiritual Living practitioner stole. And I want to go ahead and give this to you in recognition that you are that you are now officially ours.
Yes, I am.
And here's your case for your stole. So I know that the practitioners are getting ready to have a Christmas celebration together pretty soon, and you're planning to come to that, yeah?
Yes, I'll be there.
So we get to celebrate you there as well. But we really want to welcome Jeannie. So if you get a chance today, be sure to stop and say hello to her and welcome her to Golden Gate.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jeannie. All right, love you. Yeah, yeah. Good job. There you go. So there's always more to celebrate. And, you know, this morning, I was listening to a podcast about a book some fellow wrote, and I can't remember the name of it now, but it was based on, the book was a collection of things that he learned from in his work with gerontology, in interviewing people who were in their 80s, 90s, 100s, about what were the important things about life that they wanted people to know. And the messages were things that we know, but really from an anchored place of lived awareness. These folks were saying, if they could talk to somebody younger, they would say, don't worry so much. You don't need to worry so much. I wish I hadn't spent so much time worrying about stuff that never happened. What a waste of time. And that the relationships they had were the most important thing in their lives. So they wished that they had spent a little bit less time trying to get money and things and a little bit more time connecting with their family and their friends and making amends and reconnecting. That those are things that they wanted more of in their lives as they went forward, and they looked back and felt like they wished they had spent more time or more energy on those things. And they also said, don't wait to live your life. Live your life now. So whatever it is you think that you're putting off until some future time, you know, I'm going to travel eventually. I'm going to do this or that or the other. Just do it. Don't wait. Don't put off life until, because one of the main messages was life is much shorter than you think. It goes by really fast. Now, many of us are not the young people necessarily that we would expect to be getting advice from us, if they even notice us. But at the same time, there is perhaps in the unseen a future self for each one of us who actually has made that change to stop worrying, to do what can be done now and let go of the rest, to live life now, to take hold of it. So imagine that you today, whatever age you are, that you today decided, I'm not going to worry about stuff anymore. If there's something I can do something about, I'm going to do that. And I'm not going to put off my life anymore. And I'm going to connect with the people in my family just 'cause. Not to have some heavy discussion about the past. That wasn't the point. The point was just do fun stuff together and lighten up a little bit. So what if we made that decision, every one of us had made that decision today, and then 20 years from now, that self of us who started that today already exists out there, and we, the younger ones, could get advice from that self about our life right now today, what would that self of us have to say to us about where we are right now and what kind of choices we can make now in our lives, and what stuff is eating away our energy that we could let go of? And we could, conceivably, today, celebrate that we're remembering that and taking that good advice from that future self right now. That part of our celebration today is about that, is about the fact that we all had a birthday this year, or within the last 12 months. We've all had a birthday. Yay, we're here. Good news. Good news. So knowing that, we've got this day, we've got time ahead of us. What are we going to do with this time to build a happy life right now, or a happier life right now, without waiting for something else to happen? I love this little story. There's a fellow who wrote, "My son and some of his college friends celebrated a classmate's recent hiring by taking her out to dinner. And at the restaurant, while the guest of honor was in the restroom, one of our party pulled the waiter aside, telling him about the friend's new job, and asked for cake to celebrate the new job. And later, as dessert was served, the whole gang was surprised when the waiter began singing, 'Happy Nose Job to you.'" That wasn't what they were celebrating, and yet that's how it came across. Could we take a moment like that and just enjoy it? Like, happy nose job. How did that get translated into a new nose? Okay, well, whatever. So we're looking this week. This is week 8, and you can see on your little handout for this week that today's city, and paid attention to the seasons and the planting and the harvesting. They had an intimate relationship with the earth, with everything that grew, and with all of the animals that they interacted with. They had an awareness of the life force in everything, and they were connected to it. We live in a world now where it's much easier for us to compartmentalize everything and forget that we are as connected to the rocks and the birds as we are to our family members. We can't disconnect from that. It's all one energy, one beingness being expressed through all of that. So this oneness recognition, it permeates all these ancient traditions